Once all those states, the precincts are closed, we'll be able to start bringing you results of this election. And right now we can project that George W. Bush, the President of the United States, will carry several states in among these first states that are up for grabs. The President will win. We can project Indiana and its 11 electoral votes, Kentucky and its 8 electoral votes, and Georgia and its 15 electoral votes. We can project that John Kerry will carry the New England state of Vermont and its 3 electoral votes. So far, we do not have enough information yet to be able to project a winner in either Virginia or South Carolina. But Jeff Greenfield, the race for the White House is moving forward right now at this extremely early moment in this night. Bush already, according to our projection, has 34 electoral votes. Kerry has 3. The blue state, Vermont, is for Kerry. The red states are for Bush. It's 7:30 exactly now on the East Coast, and CNN is ready to project that George W. Bush will carry the state of West Virginia. Jeff Greenfield, West Virginia is the state the Democrats hoped to be able to carry, but this state and its 5 electoral states we project will go for the president.
Michael Dukakis won this state. It was about as reliably Democratic as possible, but social issues, gun ownership, abortion plays very badly here for the Democrats, and it's a state that is now in George Bush's pocket once again.
And I want to alert our viewers, we do not have enough information yet to make projections in the other 2 states that are closing right now, North Carolina and Ohio. Ohio is about as important as it gets. Ample precincts in all of these states. It's now exactly 8 p.m. on the East Coast. CNN can project these states for the precincts reporting these states going for George W. Bush and John Kerry. Illinois, we don't know yet. We don't have enough information. Connecticut, we don't know yet. We don't have enough information. The District of Columbia, we don't have yet. But let's take a look at what we do have. And I'm going to look into the camera and tell our viewers, because here we go. Here we are. Here are the numbers that the states we can project for Illinois. John Kerry wins that state as expected. He wins Connecticut as well as expected. The District of Columbia, there was never any doubt there. New Jersey, a big win for John Kerry. This state supposedly had been contested. We will project it goes for John Kerry. Maryland as well expected. Here's a very interesting development in Maine. There are 4 electoral votes. The 2 at-large votes we project now will go to John Kerry. The first district will go to John Kerry, but the second district, we don't have enough information yet, so we can just project now that 3 out of those 4 electoral votes will go for John Kerry. We don't know about the 4th electoral vote. His home state of Massachusetts and those 12 electoral votes will go for John Kerry. Delaware and 3 electoral votes as well. The president, we project, will carry Tennessee as expected, Alabama and Oklahoma both as expected. 3 states in this 8 o'clock Eastern time zone. So right now, just after 8 p.m. on the East Coast, we project that President Bush has 66 electoral votes. John Kerry has 77. 270 needed to be elected President of the United States. You see those various colors, Jeff Greenfield. Red states are Bush, blue states are Kerry. We've got a little purple up there as well in Maine. Just after 8:30 here on the East Coast, Bill Clinton's home state of Arkansas, the polling is closed there. We don't have enough information to make a projection there. We do have enough information to project that the president will carry Virginia and its 13 electoral votes. Virginia had closed earlier based on exit polling numbers and real numbers, raw numbers coming in. We can project that the president will carry Virginia. This had been expected, 13 electoral votes. Also, we can project the president will carry South Carolina and its 8 electoral votes. Once again, this had been expected. South Carolina had closed earlier. Real numbers coming in, raw numbers together with all of our analysis, exit poll numbers, both of these states going for the President of the United States. Judy Woodruff is joining us once again from the CNN election analysis. For a second, we have an important projection to make right now. Let's go to the projection board. The CNN is now ready to project that North Carolina and its 15 electoral votes will go to President Bush. This had been expected, although it was some that thought it was in contention, but CNN can now project that North Carolina, the home state of John Edwards, the Democratic vice presidential nominee, will go to George W. Bush. Important enough for us In fact, let's take a look at the map right now where it stands with North Carolina. Going to George W. Bush, at least our projection. Right now at this point, 102 electoral votes for George W. Bush, 77 for John Kerry, 270 needed. Just to remind our viewers, the blue states are Kerry states, the red states are Bush states. This state is Maine. We see a little purple there, 4 electoral votes. We can only project that 3 of those electoral votes will be going to John Kerry. 1 still, we don't have enough information to know where that's over, and see what we can project right now. Exactly 9 p.m. on the East Coast, CNN can make some projections for the president. He will carry his home state of Texas, 34 electoral votes. The president projected to win also in North Dakota, Kansas, South Dakota, Wyoming, the home state of the Vice President of the United States, Dick Cheney, as well as Nebraska. Those states we can project, at least as far as Nebraska, by the way, a split right there. We can project that he will get 4 out of the 5 electoral votes because Nebraska can split its 5 electoral votes. He'll get at least 4. He may get 5, but right now we can project a split for the president in North Carolina, at least 4 of those 5, in Nebraska, 4 of those 5 electoral votes. Speaking of splits, by the way, there's been a very interesting amendment, a ballot initiative in Colorado to split the 9 electoral votes according to the population. CNN can now project that Amendment 36 will go down, will fail, that will not be passed. All 9 electoral votes in Colorado will go to the winner of that state. There won't be any opportunity to go 5-4, as some Democrats had thought, because they thought that that the Republicans would carry Colorado. Let's take a look at how John Kerry is doing at the top of the hour, 9 o'clock right now. We project 31 electoral votes in New York State. As expected, will go to John Kerry. 4 electoral votes in Rhode Island, in New England, his home area, will go to John Kerry as well. Those are the projections we can make right now. Let's tally where this race stands right now for the president, the electoral votes, the race for the White House right now. We could project that, here it is right here, 155 electoral votes for the president so far, 112 for John Kerry, 270 needed. Jeff, why don't you go over there and projection to make right now? So turn around,
okay,
and we can find out what we're going to project together with our viewers right now. Look at this, Louisiana going for George W. Bush with its 9 electoral votes. I don't think any of us could be overly surprised, Jeff, about that.
That's right. This is underwhelming news. This is a state that even Lyndon Johnson couldn't carry in 1964.
Louisiana going for Bush. Let's be able to tell our viewers where the Electoral College stands now with these 9 electoral votes going for George W. Bush. We'll get that ready, put it up on the screen, have an updated tally for our viewers. I believe we have that right now. Bush with 164 electoral votes, Kerry with 112, 270 needed to be elected president. Once again, to remind our viewers, the red states are Bush states, the blue states are Kerry states, and as a result, their white states are states that have closed, but we don't have enough information to project a winner.
And what we do know, and you'll be hearing this until something changes, not a single state has changed from where it was in 2000. All the red states were red states in 2000. All the blue states were blue in 2000.
All right, we have another projection to make right now, and let's put it up in this board over here. CNN can now project Mississippi going for George W. Bush with